Well, what's interesting with the charts is we have two factors that come into play. First of all, is this very long-term uptrend line that started back in October 2012, well and truly off the chart. But look at these 3 points here. These ones are the critical points. And unfortunately, I've drawn my upper trend line incorrect. Here's our lower trend line, and our upper one comes back in through here. Because what we have is what's called an ascending wedge. And this drop that took place in the last 2 days is the third confirmation or anchor point for that wedge, and that is a bearish pattern.
That means down from here?
That means that this momentum upwards is slowing down. And we said back in August that the breakout above this 1,800 or 18,000 level was a weak breakout. It wasn't well supported. And that it would run into resistance from this long-term trend line.
That's an ascending wedge.
That's an ascending wedge.
Is this a similar picture to what we're seeing on the major indices, the S&P and the Nasdaq, or is it a different story on either one of those?
We see a different story in the S&P. We're looking coming back to these support levels. So we're still using trading band analysis for the S&P to project our upside targets. The weakness is showing up on the Dow. We expect to see that weakness being confirmed with both the S&P and to some extent with the Nasdaq. So this divergence, this variation between the major indexes is also significant.
So where is your technical analysis telling you that the S&P is going?
The S&P, still got a target of 2,120. We're sitting on our 2,000 target at this point in time. We've got Nasdaq sitting there. So we're looking for this breakout above 2250 using our trading band projection. But the key factor is that these breakouts are weak. They are losing momentum.
Right. And the Nasdaq, what's the story there?
Nasdaq is a slightly different situation where we're looking at 5,200 as our targets have been achieved, which is through here. These are our resistance levels. We're looking for oscillation around this level and around this longer term trend line. So again, loss of momentum.